Hello, this is me, Jodie Jones, and I'm playing TR3 on the PC. This is River Ganges, third section of the India level. So Lara, we're going to get this first secret. Lara, we need to go and do a bit of a shimmy. Now this section looks really difficult. It's more of an annoyance, really. You fall in the river, you can't get back out, so you get swept away and the piranhas eat you. This is not massively difficult, it just looks really nasty. Jumping along these sort of blocks on the river, and we need to make sure we just don't fall in. Lara's feet will go in the water, but it won't drag her away. I'm going to fall in. So we need to align Lara very slightly. It's not massively bad, but just got to make sure we don't mistime these jumps. Lara, please don't fall in. You can bang ahead on one or two of these. I think it's further in, which is very annoying. I'll try and stay to the outer edge very slightly on some of these. Jump and grab, that's quite a long one, that. I didn't do any of these at all when I last did the game. So you watched some of my other videos I've still got, and I just completely missed all of them out. But they're not massively difficult, a lot of these. They're not easy, but this one, you can catch your head on this one a little bit, so we'll do a standing jump. Look, Lara, I think go in the water. There doesn't seem to be a problem. This one's a bit difficult, you've got to be a little bit careful with this one. Because I've kind of hit the corner there. Had a bit of trouble with this. Needs to be just kind of get her right to the edge there. Angle her very slightly. Yep, that's an easy one to miss time. These almost look like they're too far, like she can't get these. Lara, concentrate. And grab, pull up. Okay, Lara. This room, it's just basically a jump and dive affair. You go slide down a couple of these, 3 of these slopey things to get bullets again, some health. So we pull up, Lara. Try and avoid the spikes. Jump. Again. I've seen harder than this in a TR3, to be honest. Years ago I would have gone, oh, this is really difficult, but actually it's straightforward. Just getting here and getting back, because we've got to go back, so there's no... They don't give you anything really, you have to go back. Jump onto here, there's another thing over in this corner. Get the bullets. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this. The first half of this worked out okay, and then the second one, it didn't work very well. I had to record it about 6 times total. It really annoyed me. It became laggy. I was like, ugh, I'm using DxWD to record this. I was going to do it in a window, because I can record this in a window. There's the first secret. 5 of these to get. And it's running in a full screen, as it would normally do. And actually I found it recorded much better than it would do without using DxWD. So that's saying it, because I really did think about abandoning this, because it wasn't doing it. Very laggy, kind of slow, as if it was, I don't know, very poor. Lara, we have to get back. We've got to go back, so we need to basically go reverse everything we've done before. Again, it's easy to knock off Lara there with the ceiling's very low. This is no fun. They don't give you any kind of easy route back. Standing jump for this one, Lara. Okay, our legs go right into the water there. That's quite... I suppose you get bit by the piranhas. There's a whole bit where we've got to use the quad bike to jump a number of ravines or something. Again, that's not fun, because if you fall off... This is really a link section. It connects the back end of the temple ruins to where this Tony guy is. To deal with him, and I remember that being very difficult, but apparently it's very straightforward to kill him, but you have to he throws that fire at you, which is very annoying. Jump, grab, pull up, Lara. You have to be just careful, because it's like, you think, oh, I'm finished now, and I can relax. No, because it's not over till you get back on the top there, past this ladder thing. Need to get Lara so her feet are not touching the wall, so she can shimmy very quickly, because it takes ages. Thank you, Lara. Please don't fall in. And after this, you get to choose which level you want to go to, because the first level is India, and that's Jungle, Temple Ruins, this section, and the Caves of Kala. And then the back end of the game is Antarctica, RX Tech Mines, the one with the boat, there's a thing with the boat. And the very last bit where you got to get Willard and you're not shooting because he turned into a monster. But between there and here we can choose any one of those 3 sections. And I'm going to go to London next. That'll be interesting. Lara, pick that up. 2 pickups here. Because I did, I think my least favourite is probably Madiba Gorge, or Madiba Gorge. And I'm fairly okay with, Lara, pick this up. I'm okay with Nevada. I quite like Nevada. But that Area 51 is very difficult. But I quite like the Thames Wharf, Holwich, and not a fan of Lud's Gate. The one I played it about a week ago. It was fairly straightforward actually. But you can choose any one of those 3 after this main section. So, go quick save. Right, so we can use the sprint button, and it acts as a brake on here, so you can make Lara go fast. There's 1 or 2 bits you need to do, not speed up, or Lara will fall down the hole. Be very careful around here, Lara. We can go down, there's this massive hole, and there's some pickups, there's a secret. This is one of the easier secrets on the level. Very easy to mistime that, Lara, fall down there. I've done that a few times, like straight over the hedge. And it's lovely purple. Love it. It's almost too easy to be a secret, this one. Most of them are fairly difficult, but... And there's another one here, this corner. Because we have to climb back out, which is like, ugh. Secret number 2. Fine. I'm just going section by section. I mean, I obviously the secrets on here as being sort of, they're fairly difficult, and it's not worth it. But recently I thought, well, you know, for a fairly long time I thought, I'd like to redo this because I did miss some of the secrets out on purpose when I did it before. But most of them actually proving to be not that difficult, and actually it does add to the game because you can get to it's kind of explore a little bit. I'm going to do the speeding thing here now. We need to accelerate while braking, pressing the sprint key, and it gives like a boost there. Yeah, I'm taking it section by section because it is a big game, and it's easy to get. Oh, I can't be bothered. Oh, I can't be bothered. So I'm just taking it very Lara, for crying out loud. Oh, what are you doing? I'm always having a bit of trouble with this. Not even half this bit. But yeah, I'm up for doing it. It's not too difficult, and after having done TR3s, this game does seem actually not that bad compared to some of the TR3s I've seen and played. So we get the quad bike over here. We've got to get this door open, and we need to go and jump back across where we've just come from, because there's a doorway. Lara, what are we doing? Let's go backwards from there. And so we're going to open that door. And there is another section that I didn't know about until a week ago, and I actually explored it. But you miss a secret out, but you can pick it up if you go when you go through Madiba Gorge. But I'm not going to go that way because it's not really. It does deprive you of one secret, and it's kind of a side thing. It's just a little area when we get on the quad bike again in a minute. But I'll explore it. There's a couple of gates and there's like a little temple. It's quite nice. But if it does deprive you of a secret, then it's like but that's not yeah, it's a slightly non-linear feel. So they did a kind of a 2-4 thing on this, where there was a few different paths you could take. I jump over this hole. Oh, there's another bloody snake there. Shoot it, Lara. 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 We need to go shut down. Takes us back on the other side of this door. Press the button. And we can get the quad bike through here now. Oh, carry on just to get that door open. Oh, there's a couple of monkeys. Yeah, they do attack you. I actually believe that if you didn't kill the monkeys in the first jungle section, that they wouldn't attack you, but apparently they do. So, it's a bit annoying. Yeah, because it branches off and you can go right, and it does go to the other side, but you do miss a secret if you go down that way. But if you play the game fully and you go after all the other secrets after this section, then it actually doesn't affect your count, but it's slightly more annoying because you've got to open the river gates, and it's more straightforward to go over the river rather than go down on the other side. But it's a nice bit of exploration as they give an alternative path there, which is nice. Okay, I'm going to stop here and I'm back in part 2.